Okay, so I tried. Ooh, Tom Catch. I'm honestly gonna play that. I tried changing around my mic settings. I have no idea if it sounds better or worse, because I thought my mic settings sounded good before, and then I found out they didn't. Basically because of background noise and stuff such as that. So I tried changing it, but it's kind of hard to tell because apparently it sounds different for me than it does for other people. So I don't know. It might be better, it might not be. If it's not better, I'm sorry. If it is better, cool. I might even change it more down the line in the stream if someone comes in and says I need to change it, but I don't know. But hopefully my little bit of finagling with it did help. Because I know there is background noise. I cannot help it. I stream in a place where there is background noise, and there's not really a way I can deal with it other than moving my streaming location. And if I move my stream location, I won't have room for my desk. So, like, there's the places in my house that I could theoretically move that don't have background noise are places that there are already furnishings there. So, I'd have to rearrange a lot of furniture in my house. I don't really want to do that. Does it mean that the stream quality is a little worse? Yeah, that's why I tried fixing it by changing the audio. I didn't think the background noise was too bad. I thought it only really happened when my neighbors decided to be really loud, but then I found out that my heater, because I am in the basement where the heater is, my heater, when it kicks on, which it currently is, you might be able to hear it. I'm going to go silent for a moment. It makes a lot of noise, and it's not ideal, but I really can't turn off the heater because if I do that, then my house is going to be freezing cold. I shouldn't say even heater, it's air conditioner and heater. If I turn it off now, it's summer, it would actually just get really hot, but the point is it would get either hot or cold depending on the time of year. I can't really do that. And even when it's a good temperature out and I don't really need it, I don't need to turn it off because it won't be blowing. It won't be making any noise. So it's kind of a situation of if it's making noise, I need it on. I don't know what to do. That was a quick-ass load-in time. Ooh, wow. Okay. That's pretty good. But there we go. I use a lot of rerolls because it's a prismatic augment, and I'm willing to blow a lot on prismatics. Jeweled Gauntlet is insane because my ult can now crit. Tom Kench critting is kind of ludicrous, and now I'm already at 28% chance to do so with any of my abilities. Now, as an AP character, Jeweled Gauntlet is both more useful and less useful. It's more useful because it turns AP into crit chance. That's nice, obviously. However, ooh, he got Dreadbringer, nice. However, it does suck because there are no crit AP items that are that good. There's Rite of Ruin, and that's it. Everything other than that is a prismatic crit item. And that's kind of hard to rely on. Okay. Man, he is motoring. They are just running away, and we don't have any way to get on them, really. Oh, I didn't E in time. I didn't think he was going to kill me. Yeah, there's not much we can really do against ranged characters early, especially with Giant Slayer. Both of us are scalers, and they just spent the entire round just running around like pussies. I'm not going to deny it. I've done that before. It doesn't stop me from getting upset when it happens to me. Because it is kind of annoying. It's maps like that that make me wish more were like this one, where there's only 2 heal plants. I do not think there should be 3 heal plants on most maps. The only map I can understand there being 3 for is the lily pad one, and I already hate the lily pad map. I don't think it should exist. Every other map than that one I think should only have 2. None should ever be near the center. They should always be out near the edges. This one, that's near the center for all intents and purposes because of the location of bomb plants. I'm going to go for Cat. I normally would go for Vlad. I want to go for Cat just because of the fact that I used so many rerolls in the first round. I only have like 1 left, I think. So I do want my rerolls back. But anyway, yeah, no, I do hate the running around strat, but I get that it needs to exist. That's why, like I said, I don't think they should get rid of heal plants. You know what? Okay, fine, Vlad. I'm okay with it. It's just not what I wanted. Something good, something good, something good. Come on. Dual wield, that's not great. That's really not great, I'm gonna be honest. I can't benefit from that much. I mean, I guess it does apply my on-hits, and Tahm Kench's on-hit is pretty strong, so I guess that is nice. But, I don't know. It has, like, such a long time until it actually arrives that I can't do it as well. Because, like, look, I hit, and then it takes a second to hit the next one. If it was quicker, it'd be better, because then I could just do, basic Q, instead of it being basic Q. It's just a little too slow for my taste. I didn't mean to hit that bomb plant. Yeah, this is just running around strategy again. I'm just gonna stand on the thing if he's gonna play that. If they're gonna run around, then guess what? I'm gonna stand on the only healing plant, and I'm not gonna let you have any. Is it a shitty thing to do? Yeah, I hate that it's a thing. I hate when it happens to me. But at the same time, you can't just run around the entire time and expect no repercussions. So, I will do that. Reaper's Toll is funny. However... Ooh, that's pretty good. That is really good. I think I just have to take that. I was gonna take Moonflare if I got something really bad offered to me. I was hoping, really hoping for Sword of the Divine, I'll be honest. Was it likely? Absolutely not. But if I had gotten Sword of the Divine, that would have been absolutely perfect. Because Sword of the Divine, I don't know if you realize this, most people don't, because how often do you need to care about it? Sword of the Divine gives Adaptive Force, it doesn't give AD. So it actually would work for me with my crit build, which is surprising. You would not expect that. Now, I am still going to go Heartsteel, but besides that, I'm building AP. Okay. Okay. Well, we got two of the plants. Damn. Come on, there we go. Okay. Went a bit silent there because we actually were fighting people who for once truly wanted to fight instead of just going for healing plants. I did have to go for a healing plant once in that fight, but... I mean, at the start we all went for healing plants, but that's just because that's how that map tends to work. Okay, now we build basically full AP. I think we get Rite of Ruin probably first. Oh, they just forfeited. Okay then. Anyway, the reason we go Heartsteel here is because this, I mean, you do want a big max health with the Lisa's Miracle, and just on Tahm Kench in general. You definitely want that. Ideally, our next augment is Dreadbringer as well, so that we both have a Curse Augment and we both have Health Curse Augment, because both of us want that. Whether or not we actually will get that, who knows. Oh, that's how that works? I didn't know that's how that worked. Oh, he pulled her out of it. I didn't know that's how her ult worked. That's good to know, honestly. Well, I don't need Jewel Gauntlet or Rite of Ruin anymore. I do think I'll still get it, just so I can hit 100% crit chance faster. No, I don't know though. Do I want that or do I just want to go full AP? I don't know. I kind of want to greed now. We also get a buy round here, which is just fucking wonderful. I actually am happy to get that. It sucks as I don't get Heartsteel stacks, but I'm honestly fine with that. I'd rather get more chances to scale up from just leveling up and items and stuff than worrying about Heartsteel scaling right now. I am still upset at myself for wasting my ult on her. I did not realize she would get cleansed. I knew she'd become unstoppable, but I didn't think that she would be cleansed. I thought it would just ruin her ult. I genuinely thought it would just make her unstoppable while she was still in my mouth, and then she wouldn't be able to go out, and it would basically use up her ult. Now that I know that, I'm not gonna make that mistake again, hopefully. But that is good to know for if I play Briar, you know. I think Riftmaker first. Maybe? I don't know. If I do this, what crit chance do I hit? 83? What does this get me to? 81. I'm only gaining like 3 to 5% each. I'm gonna go Rite of Ruin. Because I think it's just worth more. Getting the 100% crit chance on all my abilities is just so much more worth it. I can't get to him. He's so fucking fast. I flashed at him and I still couldn't get him because he's just got Tap Dancer. Man, Mach 10 Akshan over there. Since we've lost a lot of rounds, I'm actually gonna go Fortune here, I think. Just to guarantee I get enough money to get to the end game prismatic item. Because if I don't, I'd be really upset. Yeah, look how fast that fucker moves. What's his move speed? 1,000. Yeah, there's no counterplay to that. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way I can hit a W on someone who has that much movement speed. There's no way I can possibly get him with 2 auto attacks or a Q and then an auto attack and then an ult. Like I'm not gonna be able to get him. And I know it's only because he built up, but like, what do I do from there? How? I didn't know she could reach it from that far. Oh my goodness. What a fucking bitch. Just runs away. Wow. Yeah, wow. I love healing strats, where they just have a healer who never dies because she runs around, and then someone else... Yeah, we need to get Mordekaiser, because there's too many teams that are just... We win because there's 2 of us that have, like, very good combos. We need Mord to counter those combos. If we don't get Mord, I genuinely don't think we have a way to win this game. I tried chasing down their Sona there, because I knew that Sona would keep Senna alive perpetually, no matter how much damage we did to Senna. Oh, good! The one fucking zillion gets to... Oh my... I wouldn't be that pissed normally, but this has happened so often to me lately, it's actually starting to piss me off. The amount of games that I've had lately where it's just, for some reason, we're gonna, you know, give it to the one person who's alone is starting to upset me. Like, my set's building full W set as well, which, it is the best way to play him in this, I believe. But it does mean that we don't have any real way of catching up with the enemy because neither of us are built for that. He's got this to slow them down, and that's about it. Get the heal plant so he can't have it. I don't even care about it for myself, I just didn't want him having it. Well, Set kinda messed up there. I don't think he meant to hit it. Yeah, I can't stand there for it. Are you fucking serious? I whiffed that Q. Damn. Ooh, Decapitator's pretty nice. Can make my ult just do insane damage. Okay, he's got Infernal Conduit. He's gonna be pressing W a lot. He does have Earth's Champion, but he doesn't have the Spatula yet. Adapt is scary, but it's mainly just his Pyromancer build. It's 2 Pyromancers. Zillion with Clown College. We need to kill Zillion first, but at the same time, he's going to Clown College, so he'll do 25% max health true damage, so we can't. That's just it. We're going to have to somehow kill the Fiddle first, despite it being Zillion teammate. Unless he's just going to stand there? Okay, no. Okay.
Team Grump won the round.
Okay. Ooh, crit damage. That is extremely good for me. Okay, we don't have enough for Rabadons, so we can't really grab that. Which sucks, but oh well. Do I go Riftmaker or do I do Rabadons? Honestly, I'm kind of torn. Because Rabadons gives me the Omnivamp and it gives me more health. But Rabadons gives me so much more AP. It does not feel good having to decide between those two. And I could technically even see myself going Zonias just for the sake of survivability. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I need to just attack this bitch to stack up my decap. And that's an exception, I will... My set needed to stop focusing the damn Briar. She had all the survivability in the world while Senna was doing all the damage. I'm not gonna lie, I like full tank build set where you do like the big bada boom W, but you need to get Overlord's Blood Mail. It's not good without Overlords. I don't know what his plan was. Overlords is what brings the whole build together, and he didn't have it, so he wasn't doing enough damage. If he had Overlords, I think we could have won the game, because his Ws would have actually been stronger, but like, let's see his damage at the end there. Eventually. Yeah, he got out-damaged by me. And yeah, I had Jewel Gauntlet backing me up, but like, it kind of want to makes me... You know what? That makes me want to... Let me talk correctly instead of want to makes me. That makes me want to play a set game real quick where I build him correctly and actually get Overlords with my tank build. Hopefully I get good augments. He got an insane first augment. Like, I don't think there's any augment better than that for him to get first, so that's the part that really upsets me. You get handed on a silver platter the win. I don't think I've ever lost with Dreadbringer first augment set in this game mode, except for maybe once that I'm forgetting about or something. I don't know. It's if you get it first, Dreadbringer on set is just ludicrous. So I think I will try and do that. I say this game. Realistically speaking, set's banned most games. I'm gonna hover him and I'll go Bravery when he inevitably gets banned. If he doesn't get banned, I'll trade with my my teammate so I can pick first so that he doesn't get picked by someone else and then I can't pick him. I don't see it happening, though. I really think Set's going to be banned here. But if he isn't, I'm going to show off how you actually do it. Hopefully. I say I'm going to show off. What's going to happen is I'm going to get really bad luck and then I'm not going to be able to.
I'm undisputed.
Well, at least we got Set. I genuinely thought he'd be banned, so we're already ahead of the curve. Yeah, I'm upset because on one hand, the only reason we got knocked out there is because I lost against that Lucian earlier, and the only reason I lost against that Lucian is because I whiffed all of my Qs on Tom. You need to hit Qs to win on Tom, but he was just so fucking mobile, he was so fast, and then every time I W'd at him, it was perfectly gonna hit, and then he just eat away. And it's like, well, I can't hit Lucian if he dodges. It's just, there were so many mobile teams against us, and then the non-mobile teams just had CC to run away, and oh, fuck you, man! Set's gonna be banned now. I hate Dodgers so much. I hate them with a passion. Because watch, now he's gonna be banned, and I'm not gonna be able to play him like I wanted to. This is, I fucking hate Dodgers. They really need to make the penalty for dodging worse, and I genuinely stand by that. I've had conversations, so I've talked about this on stream before, but I've never had like an actual conversation about it. I've just basically been shouting into the void. I had an actual conversation with someone about lever penalties and dodging penalties in games like League. Oh, thank goodness he's not banned. I've had conversations with my friend about this, and we are on extremely opposing viewpoints. My friend is perfectly content with the way things are, and he even thinks in some ways it might be a bit too aggressive. Personally, I think the punishment for dodging should be insanely high, and the punishment for leaving should be extremely high. And the reason for that is because there is only one excuse that he was able to give that was a good excuse for dodging / leaving that would actually be someone getting harmed by this decision, and it wasn't that bad. He said, what if someone's internet goes out? Okay, fair enough. I've been in a game before where my internet went out. I'm not saying you should get your account banned if you do it. I'm saying you shouldn't be able to play for the next 24 hours. Is that extreme? You dodge a game and you can't play again for 24 hours? Yes, it is extreme. And yeah, it would suck if you wanted to play a match of League and then your internet went out and when you come back in, now you can't play for 24 hours. However, first of all, you should not be so addicted to a game that if you can't play it for 24 hours that you throw a fit. Second of all, while it does suck, it's not the end of the world. And it would result in the few matches you do get to play. Yeah, I say few. That's assuming that this happens more than once to you. Frankly, if your internet's going out that often, you shouldn't be trying to play multiplayer games like that. But assuming this happens to you, in exchange for that one day of gameplay, you're going to get way higher quality games in the future when you do play after that 24-hour breakdown. I would take that. I have dodged before. I have had my internet give out on me before during a match. I've had situations where this would have happened to me and I would have had a 24-hour ban. And guess what? I would be willing to take 24-hour bans for all of those circumstances if it meant that I wouldn't have to ever see a fucking Dodger or Quitter again without knowing that, hey, them doing that, they're now going to be banned for the next 24 hours. Obviously, you'd still have some, you know, whether it be someone's internet going out or just someone who's willing to pay the 24-hour, you know, wait time cost, whatever it may be. Yeah, you'll still have some, but it'll become a hugely rare occurrence. Ooh, well, we're definitely not getting what he had first. This'll work. He also started Guardian's Blade first. He ended up building full tank, so he should have gone Guardian's Horn. If he was gonna... Like, I'm going Guardian's Horn just simply because it has a better passive. Guardian's Blade doesn't have a passive. It's just stats. Whereas Guardian's Horn, it's just 50 more HP in exchange for 25, 80, and 15 ability haste. It sounds worse. But Recovery and Undaunted are insane. I almost always go Guardian's Horn if I am even just a slightly bulky character. I never go Guardian's Blade. I always go either Hammer or Horn if I'm an AD character, or Dirk if I'm an assassin. I never am going to go Guardian's Blade. That's fine. I'm just gonna flash and get that heal. Okay, he flashed. Okay. Good. Good shit. I had to go dead silent there because I was so focused, but that was very good how that went. I'd be okay with Draven or Cat here. Either one would be pretty great. Draven gives anvils while hot streaking, which we're gonna be hot streaking if we keep winning. We already won first round. Whereas Cat, I get all those rerolls back that I wasted on a silver augment. I've got to say though, slap around really helped me there. It gave me the AD I needed to win. Just unironically, that carried. Okay, now how many AD characters versus AP? There are enough auto attackers. I think I should go plate it because there's Nasus, Alawi, Inara, Poppy, Hecarim, Darius, Inara again, Wukong. There's just too much AD for me to not go auto attack boots, or you know, whatever. There's too many auto attackers for me not to go AD boots. I literally flipped those around and said the exact opposite of what I meant to say. But yeah. Now we do go Heartsteel first with this build. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to hover it. Come on. Let's see if I can trick these people. There is a thing you can do. Oh, what? Okay, you really didn't need to take that, lady. I'm low health. Okay. Now you can kill her. There you go. I was trying to get E-stacks off of her, but I didn't end up even getting a chance to, because by the time I got my E back, I was able to use it on him. I just wanted to get immobilization stacks. It's the only reason I didn't want her to kill her. In case the ring shrunk to the point where we were there, it would be nice for my E. Especially if it got into a position where he was forced to get stunned by my E because of it. Wow, that Nasus did not deserve that win. Not in the slightest did he deserve that. Radiant Virtue might be the play here. Yeah, I think it is. I don't want to use any more rerolls. Also, Twin Mask would not have been very good. At least not for me. It might have benefited her, but I don't want attack speed for my build. And she's building attack speed, so... My build's going to be, you know, big health bar. The whole point of this is to show off how you can do extremely well with the tankier set build. I didn't get as lucky as my ally last game to be able to even show off how good it is with the Curse Augment. If I did, I'd be able to prove the point even harder. I could hammer it home. But because I didn't, I'm going to have to actually work hard on this too. Okay, Yunara's a threat. We got to be careful. Because she also got Gale Force. I got an E off before I got knocked over here, which means that I got some more immobilization, a little more AD. Did that for the heal on my teammate as well. Okay. I don't think we were gonna lose that one. Okay. Now we get... Oh. Now we get some AD. Thank you, Draven. Now we get Heartsteel. And then we honestly... probably just rush straight into Overlords. But yeah, this set build, it's not good until you get Overlords, I'll be honest. It's actually ass until you get Overlords. You have low attack speed, you have a high health bar, but you can do no real punishment, and as set, you need to do punishment. It's like mathematically accurate set. But yeah, you gotta wait to pop off. The slap around will help because it's gonna give me AD, which is what you need, so it could be worse, but... We're fighting both the Yunaras one after another, by the way. I'm just ulting her away, by the way, so she couldn't heal her Yunara. Because I knew that Nami was going to be like a heal, yeah, a heal boom. Just I didn't think it was a boom. I actually thought that was first aid kit. But you know, the point is, I knew she was going to be a heal bot. Is what I thought it was. But anyway, she's going to be a healer, and I did not want her doing that, so I figured I'd just take her ass away. Alawi, you should have focused on the clone there, so that more tentacles would have spawned on and attacked him. But oh well. I don't think Alawi loses here anyway. If somehow they do at this point, they kind of deserve it. Okay. Really, Alawi? Honestly, they deserve that. Alawi, you need to hit those?
May cunning be your guide.
Oh, another white tier. Are you serious? This is awful. Never mind, it's great. I just got 15% bonus AD. Now, there's not really any AP item I'd want, I don't think. Rabadon's doesn't work the way you'd think it does. Shadow Flame could technically work, but really none of these are good for me. The only one that would be a maybe is Leandri's. Leandri's isn't bad. We could also get Perplexity, I guess, but I'm going to have a big max health, so there's not a point in that. Frankly, I don't want any of them. Leandri's is the only maybe. Okay, can I... Okay, can I do anything? I'm just fucking running around as a bullet sponge. Ah! I clicked the bomb! I hit W, man! Right as I got stunned, I pressed W. Man, that is just leg day. Wait, they both have leg day. No, it's Shadowrunner. I was gonna say leg day. Brand just running around getting all the millions of sacks he gets from that. Damn. Thankfully, in the late game, I beat them. I needed overlords. Now I have overlords. This build finally comes together. Like that's literally the necessity. And then I don't know if I want to go Shojin or Sterix. Sterix gives me the survivability I might need, whereas Shojin makes my W a lot stronger, and I mean a lot stronger. It can go up to fucking 12% increased damage, and 12% is a lot. I mean, right now it's at a max of 1544 damage, which is, I mean, how tanky is she? Yeah, that's pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to go with that. Now, we could go Leandri's, but I don't want to do that. Nashor's would also technically be an option, but no. Cool. I didn't really... I don't think she has enough damage for us to be scared. Yeah, she's full tank Alawi. Oh no, she has overlords. But you can see how much damage overlords made me do. And I didn't even get low on health there. So I didn't even get the vengeance proc. Bleed kill. We really need more, like, we need tank engine or something like that. We aren't critting, I guess armor pen or move speed. Move speed's probably the smarter choice so that we can keep up with the enemy. Because as set, we are kind of slow as hell. Now if I press Q for the enhanced movement speed and I press flee, let's see. 586 move speed towards enemies. That's not bad. It's not really fast, but it's not bad. This Malphite is ultra tank, and this Rammus is also kind of ultra tank. Okay. We just back off, let them res. There's nothing we can really do. Wait for them to come to us, or at least for this plant to come back up. Okay. I was really hoping to hit the Rammus with that one. I couldn't W in time. Yeah, full tank team, we just don't do any damage. That sucks. I don't want any of these, but Mordekaiser's the least bad. I need to be able to res my teammate. The ring shrinking is bad for me. I mean, it's good in the sense that it forces them into a close enough area for my W. I'd say that Scion is like the second best option. So thankfully no one's voting for the one I really don't want, but I still would prefer Mordekaiser since it at least wears off after a couple seconds. There we go. Just have to hope my teammate doesn't insta-die and I'm stuck in a 2v1 basically. Or I insta-die. Yeah. Nesting Doll is probably one of my least favorite prismatics. That literally works against my build, by the way. My entire build is based around having high max health, and it makes me come back with less max health, so... Thanks, but no thanks. I actually think that is the worst prismatic I could have gotten. Yes, obviously coming back to life is better than just permanently being dead, but... yeah, no, that's bad. That's awful. I thought he was gonna jump at me. Oh, come on, man! What am I supposed to do against the Darius? He's just permanently on my ass because of home guard. He's just, like, I'm damaging him and he still has move speed. I tried to flash away and I got E'd right back in, so I wasted flash. Oh my gosh. Man, I've gotten just terrible, prismatic, by the way, there, because they're just gonna kill her first, and so it literally provides me nothing. I got like the worst prismatic in the world. Not only does it not provide me anything when it works, but if I die second, it doesn't provide me anything at all. Like that is the worst prismatic I could have gotten. At least she got something good, but like, holy shit, that is terrible. It's a fucking rune carver. I guess this. I have a means of healing, I suppose. But no, that's just... Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Genuinely the worst augment I could have gotten. I would prefer Ultimate Roulette or... Like, did anyone else get a prismatic? No, we're the only... We both got upgraded prismatic. And I got, like, the worst possible fucking one. Man, I would have preferred Jeweled Gauntlet. Although, admittedly, Jeweled Gauntlet is really good. I just said that because I'm an AD character. But, like, you know, I would have preferred nearly anything else. I cannot think of something I wouldn't have preferred. Oh, I wanted that Heartsteel stack. Oh, come on! Let me move! I can't fucking move because Leona locks me down! And he lived at 1 health for so long! Oh my gosh. Oh, bread and jam. I'm actually infuriated. Everyone else gets these perfect augments. What do I get? Fucking Nesting Doll. And then I never die first because I'm the tank. Nesting Doll on a tank is literally just useless. That's so fucking upsetting, man. I'm actually... Ugh. I'm actually tilted. That's really nice, at least. Now, the whole point in me playing this set game was to try and show off that if you build him right, you can do way better. And now I'm getting completely fucked by just everyone else got good augments. I've got fucking Nesting Doll. Escapade is kind of... okay, I guess. It gives me a lot of AD, which is nice. Slap Around gives me some AD, But, like, I'm telling you, if I had been building up Curse this whole game, everyone would be dead. I could literally just have that augment and not have any other augment. Just that, have first one be that, and no Nesting Doll, no Escapade, no Slap Around, no anything but those two, and I think I would have won. I automatically start respawn. It doesn't matter. See, Transmute Prismatic! I'm gonna give him something that literally never once worked. Fuck it, I'm playing Set again. I'm playing Set again and not getting an absolute dog shit augment that literally provided me nothing while everyone else got a gold augment. Transmute Prismatic, like, I don't know why. Sometimes I will get the absolute best augment, but 99.99% of the time, I get something where I'm like, wow, this provides me nothing. And that game, it literally provided me nothing. It did jack shit. Also, I did more damage than Ashe, despite her having, like, best in slot items. That didn't help. I'm pissed. I am furious. And the point that I did as much damage as Ashe, the only reason I brought that up is to make a point out of how that other set wasn't able to do as much damage as me. Despite having way better augments. I'm telling you, though, like, I was not exaggerating when I said if my first augment was Dreadbringer, and then all three of the rest, I could just not take them. Unironically, I do not need any augment but Dreadbringer. Would I benefit from them? Oh, hell yeah. Do I need them? No. Dreadbringer alone can carry. Now, if I got Dreadbringer and Doomsayer, I misclicked decline. I misclicked decline. Well, as I was saying, if I got that in Doomsayer, then it would be GG, because I would just get infinitely stacking AP and AD to insane levels. That is, like, the Wombo combo. Dreadbringer first and Doomsayer second is... I mean, you can't beat that. Like, genuinely. That... you win. On Set especially, but on Tahm Kench as well, it would be ludicrous, because, like, any character that has HP and either AD or AP scaling, they win. Especially if they're both applied the way that they are for Tahm Kench and Set. I don't care, though. I'm playing another Set game, because my entire point of that... What is this that's popping up? Oh. He is... I didn't know that they actually showed that stuff. Also, I would not really call him a duelist. I'd call him a fighter. What do they call Aatrox? Neither. Okay. What do they call Darius? I didn't know this is a thing that came out with the new update. Duelist. See, yeah, he's a duelist. Is Nasus a duelist? He should be. He should be. Hyper carry. He's a hyper carry. He only works against one character at a time. He's terrible when fighting groups of two, unless he's been allowed to stack to literally impossible levels. Hey, where's my button to see other characters? Is that gone now for this viewability screen? That's stupid. I'd like to still look at other characters. That sucks. I wanted to look at what other characters were captioned as. Oh, I can do it for my teammate at least. Okay, what is Ivern considered? Summon and ally protection. Yeah. What about Zai? You can't do it for enemies? This new update's kind of funky. I mean, I like the concept. I'm not saying it's a bad update, but, like, why can you, first of all, not see... I want to see other characters. Second of all, why can you not... Now I can. Now I can't. What the hell? Riot, what kind of code is this? Hello? What are you doing, Riot? Okay, anyway, let's try a different set game. This time, maybe not getting a useless prismatic. Not to mention 2 silver augments first. Like, what are the odds? I mean, I know what the odds are. It's 2 1 in 3 chances in a row. But still, a 1 in 9 chance of getting such a shit start to that game. He got a Dreadbringer start. The whole reason I'm doing these set games is because of that teammate who got like the luckiest start in the world and still threw it away. And now the game's like, well, we're not going to give you as lucky of a start to prove it. Slow Cooker's amazing. I'm greedy. That's why I'm greedy. Time to prove my point. Time to prove that with Dreadbringer, it may not be a literal free win, as in like you cannot lose, but there is a Yi, which does scare me because he can avoid all my W damage. Any team that can avoid my damage or stunlock me can still beat me, because stunlock means I won't be able to do my W before I die. Characters who can heal are countered by me because I instant kill in the late game, so I'm not scared of like Nami. Heimer scares me because he can kill me from afar before I can even get in range of my W, so this is still actually going to be rough because of the matchups, but I think it's doable. I think it's more than doable. Now, 2 ranged characters first round is terrible for me because I'm not going to be able to stack up Dreadbringer like that. Did not mean to let him hit that. Okay, hit your thing, Ivern. Okay. I just wanted to get some Dreadbringer stacks there. Oh, okay. Now, I hit max Dreadbringer already. Obviously, this is a scaling build, so needless to say, this is not going to go well for us early. I didn't have W. Oh well, we got max stacks there, and this is like a scaling build, like I said before. Alistair, yes, Alistair, please. Alistair now. Alistair means we live longer, which means we have more chances to stack Dreadbringer, which means we get more damage. This is pretty much the best thing we can have up here. I don't think there's anything much better. Jin Xiao wouldn't be the worst. Briar also means the game can last longer, but we have to actually, like, do well. So this is, not awful. There's a couple auto-attackers, but I think Merc Treads is the play here, because, let's be real here, there's CC, 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 kind of CC. She has like 1 CC ability. CC, 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 under my face. It's a lot. There's too much CC for me to not go Merc Treads here. I need the tenacity. Now I've already gained 200 max health. I can gain 200 max health per round without even having Heartsteel yet. Thank you for the Dreadbringer stacks. I will get this healing. Okay. Oh, come on. This Xerath is just running around the entire time. I can't do anything. and then he got stun locked outside the ring. Oh well, I got max stacks of my thing, so that's fine. Radiant Virtue for even more max health. Yes, please. When it comes to what prismatic I want, Radiant Virtue is honestly one of the better ones. Gore Drinker and Divine Sunder are also pretty good. Demon King, not really. Dragonheart is pretty good, so I wouldn't be upset with Dragonheart either. But yeah, probably the biggest one is... I don't know. Lightning Rod is probably the biggest one. I was going to say it's the biggest one, but then I realized it's not definitely the biggest one. The biggest one might be Dragonheart if you get the like a Dragon Soul Augment, obviously. I don't know. That one's sort of dependent. That's a bit RNG dependent, but it could be better. Okay, another round, this time against some scary-ass people. Well, we lose this one. At least I can get the max stacks here. Yeah, there's no counter to that as well at this point in the game. Later on, if I can stun Yi or he can root Yi, I can W him if I'm hurt and kill him, but I still don't have Heartsteel and I still don't have Overlords. Now, because this is a Briar game, we need to win. We're really low on health. We honestly could get knocked out early, and I have a late game build, so Briar is just genuinely terrible for us. I really hope that Briar pick doesn't make it so that I lose when I got Dreadbringer, because like I'm building a late game character and then I get knocked out because funny early game ruining build thing. Also, can we... Okay, we got a buy round here, which... Thank you, I guess? I mean, it means I get more chance to... No, actually, no, I don't get Curse here. That's bad. They need to make the forfeit counter later. We were going to fight against Heimer and her, and they forfeited just now. They need to make it so that you can't forfeit until later, I'm going to be honest, because... Infernal Conduit, Runecarver, Eureka, Debt Orb... Okay, never mind. They got really lucky, and they were... still losing. I don't know if we would have beaten them or not, but they had such a good build, they might have actually beaten us there. I don't know. I'm just sad because we aren't going to benefit from this whatsoever. I don't get Curse stacks. I don't get Heartsteel stacks. We don't get healing because of winning around with Briar. This is, like, genuinely just putting us super far behind. All it does is mean we'll live one more round, which means I'm a little closer to get Overlords, which is nice, but I don't think it's worth missing out on the 200 max health that we could have gotten from this round from Curse. Then again, who's to say I would have actually gotten it, because they might have been able to run away the entire time, so I don't know. It just feels really bad. I think if we had been put against a different team here, it could have been way better. Like, why couldn't we get put against that ADC only team or something? Or the team we're about to fight, I guess. Celestial Body is not worth it. This one is it's a bait. Go Light Warden. It will not give you more damage. It will reduce your damage overall. On Tahm Kench, it's not a bait. On Tahm Kench, it's actually a win. But on set, mathematically, it is a bait. The 10% damage reduction is way more than the amount of damage you would gain from the health up, because set's HP scaling is not as big. It is big, but it's not as big as Tom's. Not a 10% damage amp level big. Or damage reduction, I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna have to flash out of there because I'm being slowed. What is... Does she have Frozen Heart? Oh, what the hell kind of monster builds Frozen Heart this early? Okay. Ivern, I can't do anything, and I'm our damage, so we're kind of fucked. Okay, good bait, Ivern. Oh, you are just an asshole. Fucking really? We'll be right back, Anivia. Oh well. Now we finally have Overlord, so we can finally stack up. Only problem is, I'm pretty sure we're about to lose this game. I really love how I'm just getting RNG'd to hell, because I had the gall to say my teammate who got handed on a silver platter a win by getting ideal items and ideal augments didn't do any work. And so now when I try to prove it wrong, the game's like, have a useless augment. Have a Briar. You're not, like, the game isn't proving me wrong. It's, if anything, it's proving me right by showing how well we're able, like, how much damage I can output once I get Overlords, despite the fact that I'm getting fucked by RNG. Don't go in that. Ivern. No. And we're executed. Yeah, we lose because funny fucking Briar. I'm actually so fucking tilted. Also, why did my teammate pick Ivern in this? Like Ivern, or not Ivern. Why did he pick Urf on Ivern? I'm going to scream. What am I supposed to do? My teammate did nothing because he built full tank and then he proceeded to just int. I mean, how do I win when my Ivern goes, they have 2 ADCs with tank-busting items. I better walk straight at them without any vision. No! Wait! You know, wait until the ring shrinks, and if it shrinks and we're forced to go at them, then we worry about it then when the map is smaller and we're gonna have an easier chance fighting them. Don't fucking engage! Why do people do this? It's like there's, like, I'm a tank, that means I just run in and do nothing of value and just let them hit me. No! Fucking why? I'm crashing out so fucking hard because all I wanted to do was prove that that guy who got literally perfect augments should have done more damage than me if he had just built one item. And then it's like, every single match that I've gotten to play since then where I've played a set, I'm not going to play set again. Every single set match after that, League of Legends, Riot themselves descended to say, fuck you, dickhead, we're not letting you prove any points. We're gonna give you the worst possible teammate or the worst possible augment or what have you. I'm not gonna say Ivern was the worst possible teammate. But, you know, we're gonna give you a teammate who doesn't know how to play their role properly, and we're gonna give you an augment that's completely useless on you. We're gonna give you a Briar effect on a late game build so that you can't possibly fucking hit your win con in time. What am I supposed to fucking do? Also, I do think that Briar and Darius don't need to both exist. Both of them basically make it so that early game builds are ruined. You don't need 2 of those. Alistair buffs late game builds, Briar buffs early game builds. And that's it. You don't need to also have Darius. Especially because no one votes for Darius except people who just want to piss off other people. No one likes the Darius effect, okay? Even people who are building like Stat Anvil and therefore would benefit from all the gold do not pick Darius because Stat Anvil is a late game build. You don't want that. I'll go Bravery. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you fucking what. After stream today, I'm playing more fucking Arena at some point. Not right away, but at some point I'm playing more Arena. I'm playing a set. And I'm going to keep playing until RNG decides to not completely ruin me. Because my entire point was supposed to be that, okay, you got Dreadbringer. Just get Overlord's Blood Mail and you have insane damage output. That was my point. And really, I think I did prove it, considering I still had more damage than my teammates both rounds, or both games. Although, admittedly, in Ivern, who's building full tank, it's not hard to have more damage than him. I had good damage in that first game, despite having an Ashe with ideal items. She had best-in-slot items, and I still out-damaged her. That's how strong Overlord's set is, and that was without Dreadbringer. When I got Dreadbringer, then we got the fucking Briar game, so it ended early, so I still couldn't prove my point. Like, I thought at first when I got the Dreadbringer, I was like, oh, yes, the game gave me Dreadbringer. Now I can really prove my point. I can show that with Dreadbringer, all you need to do is live until you get Overlords, and then you can do well. And then we got a buy round so that we didn't get any Curse stacks that round, and no Heartsteel stacks that round. And then we got put against people when I got my Overlords that my teammate decided just int against. We could have won that. I promise you we could have, if the ring had been smaller when we fought them, because then they wouldn't have been able to dodge my W. But he just went in and killed himself, so I couldn't do anything, and then they were able to chase me down. It was like, well, what the fuck do I do? Also, Morgana's Silas. Okay, double mage. But no, I wish there was a one-person version of Arena. I know that it would make most supports useless. I understand that. There's already a lot of characters that are useless. Like, when's the last time you've seen a Gangplank that wasn't a Bravery in Arena? There are characters who are genuinely useless in 2 versus 2 Arena. We should have a 1 versus 1 Arena. Get rid of the team augments and items, and just have a one-man Arena. Okay. W ability haste isn't really worth on me because my W already comes back up really fast, so I don't see a point in it. Yeah, I was about to say. I take it from you. You should have taken it earlier when I offered it. I deserve that. I deserve that. I was an asshole. I don't think we're winning this one. That's the only reason I did it. Oops. Not if I do that, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't think we were going to win that, even if he'd gotten the heal, because our issue was just that Yorick has infinite healing. Oh, look, another fucking Briar game. No. He's got Apex, and Apex is really good with Rel, so I'll vote for that. I got a Dark Harvest stack, which is all I really needed. I mean, obviously it would have been great to get 2, but... Now, I have made an extra 21 gold because of that, which is nice. Do I just buff my W for the DPS? I don't know, the root duration's kind of too good to pass up. Because, like, I get wanting to have more damage, like QWE or WQE. I can understand both in Arena, because you kind of need, like, the early game damage to be able to do much. Okay. Now against this team, kind of scary as fuck. I just want the mana. I'll get more healing though.
My wings are heavy, but not as heavy as my heart.
Okay, well, we at least got one of them. But with the res. Yeah. Funny Shen just lives forever because he's Shen. This wouldn't be bad if I W and walk away, but I think Crown is the smarter play to keep myself safe. I don't know. It's kind of... Decapitator could be the funny play, too. Nah, I think we go Crown. If it was damage that stacked, what's it called? Decapitator, and then I would say it's better. But... okay.
My broken heart still beats. Look what you made me do!
Cool. Fine by me. Means that she doesn't get to reflect. Oh, I didn't get my Dark Harvest stack. No. I was gonna say it means she doesn't get to reflect his chains, but then he did do exactly what I was hoping for, but then he killed her too fast. Good, kill these bastards. Hey Shen, hope you feel good about that res. There you go. Deserved for beating us off of the Shen tankiness. Okay. Definitely want to get Leandra. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Are there any AP items I'd want? Yeah. I honestly might sell Crown later because I don't think it serves as much purpose as other things could serve. Okay. Dealing damage grants stacks, so my W will deal the damage if they walk into it. I tried to give him CC immunity. Womp womp. Why did my Rune Carver hit this?
Take pride in how swiftly you fall.
Wow. I didn't expect Ringgarver to hit that one way over there.
A moment of rest, and they say Noxus shows no mercy.
I don't attack. I think I'm probably gonna get Keystone, but I'll check. Summonary and Arcane Comet, I don't think they're worth it because they don't scale as well as We'll Be Right Back. It's gonna work for us. Yeah, the W ability haste wouldn't matter because I can't have more than one W down at a time.
Fracture of the earth.
Oh, I hit her. Just gotta dance on her because she was talking shit on her Fizz earlier. Wow, I'm getting all the good items offered at the same time. I think I'd rather go Cruelty for the resistances and the damage that it does, whereas Det Orb wouldn't be as good. That works? I'm okay, yeah, no. That's I tried to do it to stop him. Damn it. Man, does he have... Oh, he has E ability haste. I was like, does he have something to buff his ability haste? Because he felt like he was constantly untargetable. So if I do that, the moment it wears off, it's not quite instant, but basically it's a stun right afterwards. Against anyone but Fizz, I could have abused that. Should I throw fuel on the fire and say that the Fizz was able to beat me, but the Riven wasn't? Okay.
Team Wolf won the round.
Thankfully, I was able to do that just because of the fact that I got my ult back. Otherwise, I don't know if I could have. This big-ass Yorick. Honestly, these are all good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy with all of these. Mordekaiser means I can punish one person without their teammate being able to help. It's not the best one. Mordekaiser is probably the worst one. Scion means I can lock people out of the ring easier. And Talon means either me or Silas gain a bunch of damage. Either one is really good, so... Kinda all good, but everyone's voting Talon, which is... You know, that's fine. That's what I voted for because I figured it'd be the best one.
Talon watches. Who is cutthroat enough to catch his eye? A bold choice. Exactly what the arena wants.
He has slow cooker too. I didn't even notice that. Come on, thank you. I don't care how tanky you are. We are fucking stupid, so we win anyway. Sure. I really like my Hourglass into stun. It's a very stupidly strong thing. Also, us with the Pyromancers. Yikes. I don't have many burns, so it's not as good for me, but still, yikes.
Onward through this unchanging land.
Thank goodness. I was really scared there. The Clown College kind of fucked us. He did a quick 1466 damage. Very insane. How much damage has his Pyro done? Yeah, seems about right. I want more money. Means I can get more chances at the prismatic. Bye-bye. We are kind of melting. Man, that Berserk barely hit that Fizz. Why would she pull him towards the ring instead of out? Like that, yeah, see? That's how you do it. And then the Berserk into it, like that was beautiful. That's how you do it. And there goes the Fizz. After just talking shit. Very funny. So close. Okay. I thought he was gonna go in there. He didn't. I just gamer leaned. Oh, I didn't think he would kill them both. I kind of wasted flash there, but oh well. I can't get it. I can't get Dragonheart. Come on, game, please. Okay. We saved the Orc for last again because he's like the tanky motherfucker we can't kill early. I'll at least get my... Okay. I don't want any of these. I'm gonna have to keep it for this round at least. Oh, we get a buy round? Okay. I hope that the Cho'Gath team loses, because then we can get as much time as possible for me to get Dragonheart. See, they're going for the Maiden first. That's smart. But it's only really possible because of Cho'Gath having, first of all, so much bulk, and second of all, so much range, because he has scoped or weapons or whatever. Okay. I think the Cho'Gath team's gonna win, sadly, so yeah. Oh well.
Lose sight of the life below.
Team Grump has hopped away.
Are you fucking for real?
A selection from our wealthy
He didn't get it either. I can't get it. No matter how many times I reroll, I can't get it. If both teams lose one, that's like the only way we get to the point where I can get Dragonheart.
Feel strong enough.
I messed up my timing on that. Well, we're gonna lose this one, that's for sure. Silas got older. More money. So we both have Elder Dragon now. We both have Elder Dragon! I tried. There's only so much I could do. If I didn't fuck up the previous round, maybe, but man, that Cho'Gath, he was a monster. Gwen did like nothing, I'm not gonna lie, but that Cho'Gath, oof. Okay, time for the last game of the day. That went really well. We got second place. I think we could have gotten first if that show wasn't just so fucking big. He could just tank everything. And if I didn't get cornered with my Silas dead. If my Silas hadn't died, I think we also had a good chance. But, you know. Oh well. I'm just gonna go bravery again. Poor Yunara. If you want to trade back, we can. If you don't know what you want to play and you want to trade back. Okay, Riven. Riven's kind of like give or take. Okay, so we're with a Riven. No one else is being brave on the first picks. Every first pick, including my own team, was not brave. Let's see if every second pick is brave, and then every team is just like one bravery and one non-bravery. That could be neat. I don't think it'll happen. I'm sure there'll be at least one bad apple that spoils the bunch, if not everyone. But we'll see. Let's see. Because there's a briar under my face, if you're curious. Yeah, okay. One other bravery other than me, so, yeah. ASOL. End of the game ASOL. That's fine by me. I can do okay at ASOL, I think. Hope we load in quickly. Okay. Well, or we can load in after like a year. Either one. What's Rage Incarnate? Is that... Oh. I thought that might have been Renekton's title. Never mind. Well, the one bravery, I didn't even see who he was, because I don't remember. There we go. None of those were that great, was the issue, because Spellwake doesn't work good on ASOL. It's actually pretty bad on ASOL. But this is good. Now we just have to hope for a, I can't even remember her name, the snake bitch. Okay. Now, early on, obviously, we are not very good. Yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away. Nice work. I was willing to flash for that because I did not want to die and lose out on a chance to stack up, not to mention I genuinely wasn't sure if Riven could beat her. Because she does have dual wield, so she gets good on-hit effectiveness, and I wasn't sure if she'd be able to heal up with her recast that because of that. I didn't want to risk it. Why? Hello? There we go. Why is my camera screwed? Okay, League is having an issue. Okay. Okay. What did I get stuck on? Oh well. Hopefully she gets Dragonheart here. Oh, these are awful! Gross. I might take that. I'm taking it. That's disgusting, though. Ugh. All tank items and garbage items for me? No, thank you. Come on, you got Omnisoul. Get it, get it, get it! I don't think she got Dragonheart. I think she would have, yeah, she would have bought it by now if she did. Oh well.
Chop chop! Your heads are on the block. Engage!
Oh. Yeah. I ulted the Cho, but it did not matter because, yikes. At least now I have my enhanced Q. Okay. We've got this. I could have done my ult better and maybe hit both of them. Oh, probably hit both of them. I just didn't want to do it too far away and have them both just, like, get out of it. Because, like, even though neither of them's that mobile, if they saw it appear, I could have seen them just walk out, and then my ult hits no one. I'd rather prioritize the Cho'Gath or the Trundle, rather than try and hit both and hit neither. I probably should have gone for Trundle. He was the more damage, but I was worried about Cho's ult, which ended up technically being a good worry to have, but it didn't matter because, you know... How quickly does this melt these down? Very slow, actually. It did it slow earlier, but I thought it just did it slow because I'd placed it so early. But no, that's bad, huh? I thought it, I guess it does it per second, so that's why. I thought it was tick damage. Man, that is a fast fucking Trundle. Yeah, I'll be honest, Orin, I don't think you're winning that. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of... Like, Vengeance is fine right now because she went sacrifice for Prismatic, but once she gives it up, I'm probably gonna die first. Okay. I'm gonna just wait over here until the respawn is up. What?
Recover your strength. It's no fun to watch a weakling.
I did purposely mess it up there because I know that I'm not doing it wrong. It's so weird. I know I'm not double tapping it. Okay, well at least I was able to stack up some burn on him. Pyro's kinda useless for me until I can get some burns, so I need to start getting burns now that I got my my thing, my Wooglets. Well, that show team sure is lasting a long time. Good thing they're dying here, because I do not want them to keep going. I'm more scared of them than any other team because of that Trundle right now. Okay. We got Leandries, and then we're gonna get Malignance and Blackfire. There's enough tanks that I kind of have to rush Leandries here. That's why I was willing to do that. After that, I think we go Blackfire for the... Well, I think the AP burn is worth more than the magic resist reduction. If we were both AP, then I'd understand, but... we're not, so I don't think so. That was, I had to hold my breath and go dead silent there, I'm not gonna lie. And it's doing the zoom in thing again. I guess pressing W on this area just does not work well. Looks like Mordekaiser, I guess? Yeah. It's so dumb. Why can't they patch that? Just make the camera go back properly.
A vile specter of death.
Ooh, big brain. Keep me safe. Keep me protected. Especially good because for this next round, it's gonna make up for my missing health. Okay. Oops, I thought she was gonna kill me there. We'll save it for the bleed. I tried. I killed Briar twice, but I couldn't kill him once. Should I go raid boss? I'll go raid boss. It is last game of the day. May as well. Wait, I'm Blackfire. Oh. I didn't even realize Mordekaiser plus this is actually so good. I'm kind of huge. I mean that literally and in terms of how much damage I do. That was a good play by Briar to delay the respawn there. I don't know if it'll matter. Yeah, because he just got all that healing. But that was still a good play. It did matter, okay. Also, Briar got the kill because of her bleed. That's funny. Move speed's nice, but I want money.
The weapons make the warrior.
I'll sell boots for that. Although part of me thinks Rylai's would be the better play, just because of the insane speed on this Trundle. This Trundle scares me. Well, I think I'll end with Hollow. I couldn't ult in time. I don't think the ult would have mattered, but still, I think it's GG. I think the game's over now. Yeah, man, we tried. I did my best, but there's only so much we can do against that big of a fucking Cho'Gath. I mean, he's just ultra tank Cho'Gath. Well. Our Riven did well. I know she didn't have a lot of damage, but she was really good at keeping him locked down. That's what Riven's best at. She's not like the, oh, I'm going to kill you in 2 seconds character. She's the, I'm going to kill you, you know, consistently character. Anyway, I'll end it there. It's my normal ending time. Hope you guys had a good one. I'll be back with more tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.